What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of building my WhoVille park, and today we're going to be building a ton of houses in the front of it, so let's get right to that. Okay, so we'll be starting off with this one house. It's going to be a restaurant, so we're going to have little tables outside of it, and it's going to be super cool. It's going to be the screen color. We're going to be making it pretty tall, I think, and I want to do this like rounded edge on the side. I don't know if it'll work. I might have to delete it later, but I'm just going to try something new with this rounded edge that you see on the side of the building. Okay, so actually I'm not going to do these rounded edges. I just don't know what I'm going to do for the roof of them if I actually do the rounded edges. So I'm just going to probably just make it like kind of squared right here. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding these poles. I'm going to make them metal color. I'll just make the material metal, and then I'll make the color white, and I'm going to put these poles all around the building. It'll be on like every single corner that you see, and lots of like the edges, just and stuff like that. Next, I'm going to be making the roofs of the houses. They're just exactly like all the other roofs that I've made in this series. So if you want to know how to make those, just go back like to the last episode that I've had. So it would be number 3. Just go back to that one, and I literally make like 300 of these roofs, even though there's only like 20 houses. But I make a ton of these roofs, and I think I show you how to either on the 2nd or 3rd episode. I cannot remember. But if you really want to know how I make these roofs, just go back there. It's not that hard. You just kind of use your rotation snapping thing to make these roofs, and it's really not that hard. So I'm going to make that exact same thing that I just made on this roof. I'm going to make it on the other 3 sides of the building. Okay, so I'm done with these roofs. Now I'm just going to add decoration, and they're just going to look like this building right here. So it's just going to be, I'll probably do these red windows right here. So I'm just going to add them. It's really not that hard. I just add windows and those like wreath things. And I just kind of add them all around, try to make it look good. And it usually does look good, surprisingly. I don't know why it's so easy to make these houses look good, but they're really not that hard to make. So you can follow along while I do like the speed version of it, but I'm gonna just speed the video up so it's not very boring to watch. Alright, so for this restaurant, what restaurants sometimes have is these little roofs sticking out. Like I placed this roof right here. They have these roofs sticking out, and then they have tables under them as like just so you can eat outside. So I'm gonna be making these tables. It'll probably just be made out of primitives. It won't be too complicated or anything like that. So I'm gonna make these. It's probably gonna be like a red color plastic. It'll be red, and then I'll make little poles coming down, and then I'll just make the tables. So we're gonna have these chairs right here. They'll probably just be flat primitives, the squared ones. So we'll have it. You'll see what I mean by. You'll see what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna have them just look like that. I know they look plain and weird, but I'm gonna have this pole right here, and I'm just gonna make it look like it's a little seat right in the middle of this one. So I'm gonna have it like no snapping, and then I'm gonna make it right here, and then probably one in front of it, just like that, and it kind of looks like a chair. So I'm gonna do that on every single one of the chairs. I think that turned out pretty good. It looks really nice from here. So we're gonna make a bridge right now. It's gonna be similar to the ones I've made in the previous episodes. So it's just gonna be like a snow top, and then a brick on the bottom, and then I'm just gonna make 2 primitives on each side acting as fences. This bridge might be a little bigger, and it's just gonna be kind of like a curve going up and then a curve going down. Okay, something that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it's like a brick wall. It's gonna go kind of along this path right here next to this bridge. and it's gonna be just kind of like a wall that kind of lifts up where the village is gonna go, so it's kind of like almost like a second level to the village, and it might have some on some of the other sides, but it's just gonna be not that hard. I'm just gonna probably shape it in like a cool little like wiggle form thingy, and it's just gonna be a wall. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add houses all along this little path right next to this wall. Most of it will be covering the wall so it doesn't look super bad, but they're just going to be kind of houses similar to the ones I've made all over here. Okay, what I'm gonna do here now is I'm gonna make a little like shop thingies. So they're gonna have these little pieces on top of them, and they're just gonna be kind of little shops. I'm gonna make 2 of them, and they're that like outside style kind of shops that you would just see like on the streets or something. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm trying to do some kind of like middle thing right here. Okay, so I figured out what to kind of do right here. For like the middle little thing. So now we're just gonna add like a wall primitive like in the front, in the middle of it, like this, and we're just in like this, and then we'll add one more down here, and then we'll just paint this. I don't know what I'm gonna paint it yet. It'll probably be some kind of like wooden color or something. So, and then what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna use windows as like kind of those like little basket things that you would like find in these kind of markets that you would just buy like fruit or something in. So we're gonna use these windows and we're gonna color it like just colorful like fruit colors or something. So we're gonna add these. Okay, so now I did all the windows. They do look like kind of like baskets like a fruit, and like the first one will be like apples and stuff. So right now we're gonna do this little desk right here where people like buy all whatever they want, and then I think I'm gonna decorate the sides of this. I don't want it to be like a little plain shop. Maybe I can have like a candy cane on the side of it, because we have like huge candy canes in this game. Or we can put like presents or something on the sides of the shop. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so yeah, I added some presents, as you can see. I think they look pretty cool. I'm gonna add this candy cane right now. So now what I'm gonna do after I finish the shop, I'm gonna make another shop. It's gonna be kind of similar. It might have some different things that it sells, but it's gonna be relatively similar to this shop right here. So I'm gonna go make that other one. Alright, I finished those 2 shops, and next we're going to be building this orange, just like building. It'll be like any other building. So it won't have anything really special. So I'm just going to speed up the video, and then we can move on to the other side of the park, building the entire village on that side of the park. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is this bridge right here. We're gonna make some terrain going up, and it's gonna connect to this end of the bridge. And what the plan is, I'm gonna make like village houses everywhere, and I'm gonna make the paths just go super steep up to connect with that bridge right there. So there's gonna be like villages all around here. There'll be tons of houses. They'll probably be really thin, so then it looks like there's a ton of them, and it'll just look super cool. And so I'm just gonna start building those houses. Alright, so we're going to start with this orange house. It's going to be, I'd say it's going to be pretty tall. So this house I'm going to build with you guys, and then the rest of the houses I'm just going to like, they're not really that hard to make. So I'm just going to speed up the video for the other houses, but for this one I'm going to make it with you guys. So this one is going to be orange. I'm just going to fix up these little terrain paths, so it just looks a lot cleaner. I'm going to add these green poles to the, to this house. I think green would probably look the best as poles for this house, so I'm just going to put this on the back side as well. And then we're just going to add these roofs right here. The center of the rotation right here is just the big block primitives right under it. It's really not that hard to make these roofs. And then I'm just going to grab this, I'm just going to do it again on all the sides. So I'm just going to go like that, and then do the rotation for the 3, and then just do it on the other one. Alright, so now I'm going to build some windows right here. It's going to be green. It looks pretty good. Then I'm going to add these wreaths. I'm going to add one at the bottom, one at the top, and then this one, it'll probably just be at the bottom. And then maybe a round one for this middle part. Yeah, and then we'll add a door right here. Right there. No, right there. And then we're just gonna have maybe like a path like this one, and then we'll just put it right there. So I'm just gonna speed up the video for the rest of the houses. Okay, so I'm done with all of these houses, and it looks really good, and I'm actually impressed by how fast I could do this, even though it took me like 4 hours. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you can see any of the other episodes I post for this series. I hope this is going to be done by Christmas, and it probably will, so I'm just hoping for that. And thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time.